Okay guys, so let's explore this blue parrot in a little bit. Let's be glorious. Of all the gin joints in all the world, you had to walk into this one. A hush comes over the bar as people notice you and eye you sullenly. When you look at what crawled in from the desert, he has been out in the sun so long his hair has gone yellow. Now, Wilmer, he is a stranger to our fair city. You wouldn't want to give the wrong opinion about the hospitality of Raseir. Come here, stranger. I see you have already made the acquaintance of Kaveen, our illustrious captain of the Raseirian Guard, so perhaps you've already had an idea of Raseirian hospitality. Come here, sit down, and let us have a little chat, you and I. Alright. Let's sit. If you don't mind me saying so, you look like a man with a mission. I like that in a man. But perhaps a word of caution. In a city such as Raseir, there are many depths to problems. Do not try to change things here too quickly. You will find that the system is not so bad once you get used to it. However, it would be very dangerous to try to alter that system. You might make enemies. Enough of such morbid thoughts, though. Perhaps we should share a drink in honor of our new relationship. Would you prefer Raseirish coffee or a gin sling? I assume that's supposed to be a joke on Irish coffee. I'm gonna say coffee, because I don't think I should be getting drunk in this place. A most prudent decision upon your part. Wilma, the coffee. Let us drink to our fortunate meeting. Sure. You drink the bitter, thick liquid. It has an odd, almost chemical taste. You feel strange for a few seconds, but the feeling passes. Ferrari starts to ask some very probing questions, but you evade most of them. You're a very closed-mouthed individual. You handle your drink very well. I trust you will handle yourself in Raseir as well. We will reserve a room here for you tonight. You need to return here before dark, for it is forbidden to be out at night. Join me this evening and we will talk some more. I have some information which may prove useful to you. I will see you later. I have some thinking to do now. Okay. Alright folks, so like I said, there's not a whole lot to do in Raseir. But there are a couple of things. First thing I'm going to do is click around a bit. You see a customer near the bar. You see a customer enjoying his drink. The man glares back at you. This is not the face you associate with bartenders. It reminds you more of Bruno from Spielberg. Definitely not a man to mess with. It's on the shelves. The shelf is dirtier than the bar only because the customers keep the bar clean with their dirty sleeves. The shelf contains several types of glassware, each of which appears to be supporting several types of bacteria. It is an ex-parrot. It has had one too many, that is to say one, gin sling. Actually, it's just pining for fjords, which is of course a reference to the Monty Python parrot joke. It is an oil-burning lamp. The table is just stained and marred. It is an unlit oil lamp. The table is cracked and worn. The table is broken and wobbly. Gee, everything seems to be out of sorts here. The table is cracked and worn. The huge man has a very jovial expression as he proceeds to swat a fly with the tail of some sort of animal. These drapes must have been very beautiful once. The old bar shows the stains of 1001 drinks, which is probably a reference to 1001 Arabian Nights. So, it's mid-afternoon on day 27, and I didn't mention this, or at least I don't think I mentioned this, but when we left, we were given a change of clothing, which is something that we're going to be able to use shortly. But before I do that, I just going to take a little stroll here and walk through the the city of Shapir. Now, you can't really see it, but if you walk and you click on these things, or the walls, rather, you could see. Okay, it doesn't want to work for me right now. But you're supposed to be able to read signs. There are signs all over the city. Maybe you have to type it. Hold on. There we go. There is a sign up to the street to the left which reads, "It is forbidden to be on the streets at night." The sign on the street reads, "You must carry your visa at all times." And those are the two most prominent signs that you see throughout the city. So they're really trying to scare you into following the rules. The fountain in Raseir's Plaza of the Fountain is cracked and dry. So this is the Fountain Plaza of Raseir, and it's pretty much the same as we saw in Shapir, except it's completely dilapidated and dried out. So let's click around a little bit on these windows. The window was manufactured by MS Window Co., which is a obvious reference to Microsoft. How about this window? It is the window of Kavin's house. Oh, okay. So this is where the captain of the guard lives. How about this fountain? The cracked and dry fountain is a pitiful sight. Alright. So, what's over here? And yeah, folks, as you can see, there's really nowhere to go. The window looks out upon a desolate plaza. And the barred door says, "The alley is securely blocked by a barricade of boards. You can barely discern a sign reading, 'The smuggling of water is a capital crime.'" The alley is currently blocked by a barricade of boards. You can barely discern a sign reading, "This street closed by order of Kavin." This Kavin guy doesn't seem like he's good news at all. Yeah, so it seems like the only way to go is over here. So we'll walk a little bit. By the way, we're completely wandering. I have no idea where I'm going because you never get a map in Raseir, and you never will get one. But, just want to show you guys how desolate and empty this place is. So there's really no hope in this place at all. You're going to be completely lost. So, okay, I seem to have wandered back to the Fountain Plaza. And that's pretty much what's going to happen. No matter where you go, you're always going to find yourself wandering back to the Fountain Plaza because there's really nowhere else to go. There is a way out of here, and you guys will see how, but not without some, what's the word, provoking. So for now, I'm going to pause the game, and we will continue next time. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.